Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and another video on Serious About Salvage. Today we're going to continue and finish, the plan is to finish this 1.25 Zetec Fiesta. I did make a start off camera on the sill repair. That's just had its first coat of filler, so don't worry, it's not anywhere near tidy. I need to sand it down yet, put another skim of filler in it, sand it down, maybe even another one yet. So it's just a rough start that really, because it's quite deep. But first of all, I want to try and get to the bottom of this running issue. So I think we've got two problems here. We've got a misfire, we've also got a vacuum leak. Because the brake pedal is solid, it's hard. There's no like power resistance on it. So that means there's a vacuum. And the brake vacuum is this pipe. It runs on the bulkhead into there. So it goes round here, down there and into the inlet manifold. I've had a squeeze of it. I can't really feel any issues with it. But I'm thinking if we can get it to run on 4 cylinders first with these new leads and plugs, I can then run it and try to find the vacuum leak with a bit of soapy water probably. And go from there, I think. That is the plan. So we've got our new coil pack on. So yeah, I'm pretty much, well, I'm hoping this is going to solve it. There can't be anything else really. And yeah, now with, you know, the plugs have been moved as well. Number one is firing now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the plugs or the leads. I mean, it's worth doing. It's a full service anyway. So if the issue is somewhere else, I mean, as long as we can find the issue, we know we've done a complete service on it as well. So I'm just going to stick you on a camera and we'll get these swapped out and then give it a run and see what happens really. That's all we can do. Right, leads on, plugs in. I mean, strangely, some of them look a bit lower than others. I don't know if they're all on properly, to be honest. I can't get them on anymore, so let's just give it a go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed this runs on all 4 now. Just with a erratic idle from that vacuum leak. The booster pack not turned on. Them never go. Again. Come on. Still doing it. weird one, isn't it? It's leaking from somewhere, isn't it? It's in that manifold, I'm sure of it. I'm going to do two hands, give me a minute. Right, I found the leak. It's on the underside of the mating face between the inlet manifold and the head, around this port here. Underside, right down in there. It's weird really, that. I'm not going to say that's happened from the crash, that, which is weird. So yeah, we're going to have to take this inlet manifold off, which obviously now with the front end on, makes it far more difficult. But, I mean, I'm just going to have to suffer it. I'm definitely not taking this front end back off. That's for definite. So yeah, not ideal, but, I mean, it looks like I can get to everything. The only difficult one is going to be that down there. I'm going to have to move the alternator forward, which is not ideal really, but I mean, it could be worse, couldn't it? It can always be worse. You got to look at it that way, it can always be worse. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really. It's a bit annoying. So basically, yeah, the engine's sucking in massive amounts of unmetered air, so it's not matching the fuel for the amount of air. And obviously then we're not getting any vacuum either, because of the massive leak, so we're not getting any assistance on the brake pedal. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, well, yeah, we might as well make a start on trying to pull this inlet manifold then. See exactly what's going on. We have to take the throttle body with it, or we just remove the throttle body for better access. I think it's probably going to be best if we just remove the throttle body. All these vac lines off, push them out of the way. It's a few plugs, not much really. It's quite a simple engine, so yeah, I mean, let's just crack on with it, see if we can get it off. Alrighty then. Another absolutely blistering hot day. I'm seriously considering it's about 30 degrees inside this unit, if not more. It's absolutely insane today. Anyway, we're gonna, well, the plan is to actually get this car tied up now, get it finished off. I've got the inlet manifold here for us to swap over. Hopefully that's gonna then completely eradicate all the running problems that we've been having. And we have, just to finish off this little bit of damage that we had from the forklift truck driver. So yeah, it's repaired, it's primered, it just needs painting. So today is going to be my first go at trying to blend, because obviously I don't want to paint the whole rear quarter. So yeah, wish me luck on that one. Should, well yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, luckily I do have the assistance of a guy next to me who's a painter, so he gives me tips and advice and shows me how to do stuff. So between us, hopefully we can get that bashed out. I think that's what we're going to do first, to be fair, because it'll dry like nothing today. So we'll get that on, and then yeah, it can be drying whilst I swap over this inlet manifold. And if them two jobs go to plan, it's literally oil and filter, wash, clean inside, job done. As long as it drives okay. Obviously it's not been down the road yet. So yeah, I think let's just get on. Let's get this car finished. Right, that's it, the paint is on. I contemplated recording painting it, but I was literally waft, let it dry, waft, let it dry, waft, let it dry. I'd been turning the camera on and off every 30 seconds basically. So anyway, yeah, that's done. And I've made a start removing this inlet manifold. We've got the throttle body off and the duct in between the airbox and throttle body. I've unplumbed all pipes, unclipped any cables, any plugs. I've undone the front top of the alternator so I can get that troublesome bolt there. Literally all I need to do now is remove the fixings that fix it to the actual block. So like that one there, there's, what is there, 1, 2, 3 across the top. There's 2 at the bottom. Well, I'll have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fixings I need to get to. And then yeah, it'll lift out and we can see then underneath exactly what's been going on and why it's been leaking. Oh, but yeah, oh, it's so hot. I feel bad for moaning in all honesty, because I've moaned all winter by it being so cold, and now I'm moaning all summer because it's so hot. Typical Brit, never happy. Right, let's get this manifold off. Right, manifold off. Pretty easy actually. I thought it was going to be a bit of a struggle. Which one's which now? That my old one? Yeah, that's my old one. This is the old one. I mean, there doesn't appear to be much going on other than it's a bit wetter around here, which it would be because it's misfiring. I get that. But you can definitely see on the head, the middle two, if you look around the bottom here, see how it's wet, whereas this one is dry and that one's dry. The middle two have been blowing out the bottom. So that's definitely our leak. Now, because I can't see an actual issue with these seals, I'm not prepared to put the new one back in without new seals in it, even though it's got seals in it. I think I'd just be stupid to. Yeah, so I know it's another 20 odd quid for the set of seals, but I think I'm wasting my time just putting it in and hoping for the best. So I've had to order some seals and they now don't come till tomorrow. I'm a bit annoyed really, because stupidly I should have thought about it and just got them. Just got the seals ready. So now I've wasted another day. Oh well. Yeah, so I mean we can't continue right this second. Really? We can't continue right this second. Yeah, okay, so I mean I'll have to continue with this tomorrow. And we'll try and get it back together tomorrow. At least it's going to be cooler. I am honestly struggling today. I'm wet through. I'm glad about that paint though. That paint's coming on really good. Just take a nice little buff over that when it's dry. That'll be a good one. Oh, I think it's time to go home and have a cold bath or something. What time is it? It's like 10 to 2. Oh, crikey. Yeah, all right, I'll be back in the morning with some seals and we'll carry on. All right, I'm back next day and I've got the manifold seals. If anyone's interested in them, they're the part number, genuine Ford. They were like a £5 each, to be fair. I'm sure you can get them cheaper. So yeah, we'll just try them. I hope this is the end of it. I'm sick of chasing this particular problem now, really. Oh, I've got indigestion, so I'll just eat some food. So yeah, we're going to start by cleaning up the face. Let's make sure there's no grit or anything in there. And then obviously we're going to change the seals over and then just get it in place. And like I said, fingers crossed, that gets rid of all our engine running problems. Because I don't really know where I'm going to go next if it doesn't. Well, we're going to find out soon, aren't we? Let's just get it on. Let's get it done. Okay then, it's time to try it. Oh, I hope this works. Like I said, I don't know where to go otherwise. But, I mean, it had a crash. It can't have been running like that before. So surely the front panel lit in the inlet manifold. Blah, 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 blah. With the plugs and leads, I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't be great. Boost pack's on. Fingers crossed. Just whack the door against the van. That won't help. Come on, come on. Let's have you. Yeah. yeah, it's idling nice. Engine management lights on because obviously the stored codes. Yeah, that's running on all four. Oh yeah, it's far better. That's good, that now. Oh, that's a relief, I tell you. Phew. Very good, very good, excellent. Have we got? Oh yeah, we've got a nice brake pedal as well now. Get a bit of a rev. Oh, yes. Yes. Result. She's good. Ah, that's good, that's good. Right. We can finally continue. Finish this car. Oh, I'm relieved. Anyway, right, okay, so that's it, that's done. All good there. Right, so what do we need to do? We need to oil and filter, clean and tidy, and that is it. Finito on this car. I need to buff up that area a little bit where it's just had a bit of paint, but it's looking good. Really happy with that, actually, now. That's good. Right, my indigestion's killing me. I ate that food way too quick. Right, okay, so I'll get all this polished up now, I think. You don't want to watch me put some oil in an engine, do you? So yeah, I'll get the oil and engine and oil and filter done. I'll give it a wash, clean it inside and out. We'll have one little last quick walk around it, and I will have a test drive before I come back for the last walk around, just to make sure everything's fine. And then we'll end it there, and we'll be done. Okay, slight change of plan. I've been unsuccessful in trying to find the correct aircon pipe to fit this aircon radiator. It's a bit of a mystery, really. I don't know what has happened here. Like I said previously, the front pack is from a 1.25 Mark 7 off the same year, but the aircon rad's different. It's a weird one. But anyway, the only solution was to buy a brand new aircon rad. Exactly the same as the old one that come off the car originally, so I know it'll fit. But obviously the mission now is trying to get it in there, because the aircon rad is on the front of the water radiator, so you can't get to it from behind. It's there on the back side, so I need to take the whole rad pack out, and I'm buggered if I'm taking the front end off. So what I'm thinking, from underneath, there's more room, I'm going to have to pull bottom radiator pipe off, drain the coolant, which I'll collect because it's brand new coolant, I'll put it back in, and then pull the whole rad pack out from underneath. I think is the only option. That's what we're going to have to do. And then obviously fit the original aircon pipe, and it is finally finished then. Like I said, it's just a case of cleaning it up then. So yeah, this is going to be a bit fiddly, I think, a bit fun, so yeah, I mean, it's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. It's not going to work as it is, so I think I'll just crack on with it, and like I said, I will get it then cleaned up and stuff. I'll have one quick look, but it will be done then. Oh well, let's get on. Right, I've come to the conclusion that this Fiesta and that Fiat 500 don't want to leave. They're both being absolute pigs to get over the line. Both so close, but they're just fighting me all the way. The Fiat has been painted twice, and tomorrow it's going to get painted for a third time because it doesn't match. The Fiesta, aircon rad's in, went okay, it went easy. No problems. Went for MOT, failed MOT. Failed MOT on a bottom control arm, and this headlight, I hadn't noticed the chrome surrounding side has come loose. And now the aim of the beam is facing downwards, and on the arm for the motor to adjust it is broken. So that headlight's just for the bin. So we're going to put another brand new headlight in this side. So it's had a pair of brand new headlights then, but the headlight doesn't come till tomorrow. So right now, it's been regassed as well, so that's all dealt with. Right now all I'm doing is swapping this bottom arm out, which is, it's an easy job. 3 bolts, you've got your ball joint, pinch bolt there, a bolt there, you got a bolt under there, and then you pull the bottom arm out, down, pull it down and then out. It's a bit of a pig to get out because hub catches on it, but it's easily doable on a ramp at least anyway. So we'll get that done and then, yeah, I don't know, I've cleaned inside. What I might just do, wash the outside as it is and call this video done. I mean, there's literally 2 or 3 minutes, well 5 minutes in swapping an headlight over, and then all I'll be doing is driving it for MOT. And you lot like to run number plates anyway, so you'll know that I've done it. Because you'll be on MOT check website, won't you? Like you were with the SLK. Yeah, I mean, quite a few pointed out that the SLK 55, if you put that registration that was on the video through MOT checker, that car doesn't exist, or that plate doesn't exist, and that's because the car's already been transferred onto a private plate. It's no longer on that plate, so you're not going to be able to find it on the MOT database under that registration. It'll be under the private registration that he's already put on. So yeah, just so you know, that's all. Anyway, let's just get this arm swapped out, get it back on the floor, and just call this video a day. It's dragging and dragging and dragging. Okie dokie, there we go. Pretty simple really. There's a bit of a bugger separating the ball joint, but they always are. They always are hard to separate these. You can see I had the big bar, and if you've got someone on the end of the bar over here putting weight on it, when you hit it with an hammer, they pop out pretty easy, but because I'm on my own, I had one arm on the bar, one arm in the hammer. It's a little more difficult. Could do with a ball joint splitter really. I did used to have one. I don't know what I've done with it though. Anyway, yeah, bottom arm's on. Now, I know in the past a few people have mentioned you shouldn't tighten up bottom arm bushes unless the car's on the floor. Now, I totally agree. This one doesn't matter, that one doesn't matter, but this one, yeah, you should only tighten this up really when the car's on the floor, which is what I do. It's tight. What I'll do is when I drop it on the floor, I'll nip it off, let the bush rotate a bit, and then tighten it back up again. That's what I usually do. I don't like leaving them loose just in case I forget, because that's, you know, a worst case scenario if I put it down and forget to tighten it up. So I always tighten them, drop them down, nip them off, nip them back up. But right, yeah, that is it. So I need to just throw the wheel back on, get it down on the floor. Like I said, the inside has been clean. I'll give the outside a wash. And it'll be up for sale, pending obviously the headlight coming tomorrow, putting that in and just getting the retest done. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it there for this video. We have done enough videoing on this Fiesta with all the little issues. Money wise, what have I got in this car? Now, I mean, it has crept up a bit. We've had quite a few of additional parts. Unforeseen problems, shall we say? Now, well, obviously, bottom arms, it's wear and tear. You never know. It's the same with brakes, if they need them or not, until you've got the car. So, I mean, I will include it all, but it's not really. It's not the car's fault, is it? Shall we say? Anyway, right. So, the car was 1730 out the door. How we got it. Now, obviously, bearing in mind, it did have that additional damage on the sill there that we've had to put right. So we've got to include fixing that. Even though I did get £125 back, I'm just going to disregard that £125. 1730, we paid £230 for the front bumper. We paid £144 for the front panel and rad pack. I had to then buy the extra front aircon rad, which was 90. The regas was 50 quid. Bottom arm 40, MOT 35, service kit call another 50. Headlights were 120 each. Bonnet was 70 quid. If I add that up roughly in my head quickly, I did do it at home last night. What did it end up as? I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? So 230, add 70, 300, 122, 40, so 540, 630, 730, 770, 810, 845, 895. It's about £900 in parts it's taken, because we had the inlet manifold, plugs, leads. So I'm going to say £1,000 in parts. So 17, 20, 30, 18, 27, 2800, let's go at that. 2800 all in done here. Yeah, like I said, it's crept up a little bit, but it is what it is. That's what happens with these cars. You always get unforeseen problems. But it's still at 28.30. I mean, I think we'll make money on it. No problem. It's just they never quite turn out to be the bargain you expect them to be. But like I said, that is Salvage cars. Yeah, obviously bear in mind, none of that includes any labour. I should really put in another 30 quid for my diesel. So, I mean, by the time you finish, you're probably looking at 2,900 plus labour. So we'll see what we get for it. But yeah, that's going to be it. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.